So this is it. My girl Ace. She's doing the recaps, final challenges, final 2 episodes. Good stuff. Sonny loves it. Sammy loves it. Everybody loves it. Check it out.
Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Ace here for your finale recap of Battle of the Bloodlines. Are you ready? First things first, huge hugs and all the love to my best friend TJ Lavin for that awesome intro with all his pups. Aren't they so cute? They're totally excited for the challenge too, you know what I'm saying? Sporting my Torque shirt, torque it up. Torque it up. It's about to shitstorm here in Carrier, Mississippi, where I currently am located. And so if you hear thunder, lightning, if I happen to get, ripped right out of the ceiling into a tornado, I love you guys. And somebody find this footage and, make sure it goes up on youtube.com/AceNichols33. And the password is, that's funny, even dead Ace would never give you her password. Moving right into the episodes, episode 12, where they had the start of the final challenge. But first, party at the Germany Club time. 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 That's enough. Mitch and Corey are cheersing to each other and talking about how great it is to make it to the end and how they deserve to be here and how they're guaranteed to win. But Cara Maria thinks it's her time to win. Jenna and Brianna are just happy to be there. They don't care if they come in first, second, or third as long as they actually finish the final challenge, because Jenna's last year's experience with the final was short-lived, and she's embarrassed on how she handled it. I would be too. Brianna then gets annoyed with Mitch because Mitch doesn't want to hear from them. They're the last people he thinks should be telling them about the final challenge since Jenna didn't make it through the last one. Well, guess what? Thunder. Then all of a sudden, Jenna, Brianna, and Corey are all standing on this little platform stage thing or whatever at the club, and they're dancing and moving. Corey loses his balance, falls backwards, and decides to take both of the girls down with him. And it was funny in the reunion because he was like, if I'm going down, they're going down with me. I'm not going down alone. What a good friend. I'm just glad they didn't fucking hurt themselves right before the beginning of the final challenge. That would have been ridiculous. Next, TJ sends a clue about his boy named Franz, and everybody's very confused about this guy named Franz and why he would be showing up to the house the next day to get them prepared for the final challenge. Franz. Very conspicuous name if you think about it.
Who the hell is Franz?
So here we are, the morning of the beginning of the final challenge, and in walks Franz. Franz happens to be a tailor, and he is going to take their measurements because he's obviously going to be making something for them to wear in the final challenge. And everybody's like, this is fucking weird. What the fuck are we going to be wearing? Too bad it wasn't like furry costumes or something like that. That would have been way funnier and way worse. They should take that idea from me for the next time they make people dress up in a horrible outfit to run around an area, because wearing a furry costume, that would be fucking intense, hot, annoying. But if you had to keep the mask face part on, oh my god, so many LOLs.
Is this measurements for a suit or clothing or a body bag? I really don't know.
Nobody knows. So hey, a limo shows up to pick them up, and then everybody's even more weirded out. They're like, why the fuck is a nice limo picking us up for the final challenge? This is gonna get bad really, really fast. TJ shows up, steps out of a nice ass car to greet everybody at the beginning of the final challenge. This happens to be the first final challenge to take place in the heart of a major city. So they're not gonna be like running through the middle of nowhere and like on top of glaciers and stuff. And I mean, it's kind of disappointing, but it's different. So we're gonna go with it. And it's easier for like, the Bloodlines who aren't really used to this shit. So for the first stage, they're outside of an old CIA complex, and they have to run around the complex with giant fucking bags. What is it with this season and them with giant fucking bags? Like, they're obsessed with this. Kill them with the giant bags. Anyways, they have to do one lap, get to a checkpoint, complete the checkpoint, to go back, do another lap, go to the second checkpoint, complete the checkpoint, do another lap. You guys get the point. TJ blows the horn and they're off. They pick up their bags that are 60 to 120 pounds. Why? No thank you. Corey and Mitch have a lead up the hill until Mitch breaks the strap on his bag. He has to stop to fix it, and then Cara, Maria, and Jamie pass him up. Everyone makes it through the lap to the first checkpoint. checkpoint. Then each of them have to roll 6 barrels up a hill to make it to the next checkpoint. Jamie and Cara and Jenna and Brianna are neck and neck, while Corey and Mitch are still a little farther behind, but they're still thinking about that money. I like the people who have the strategy of just fucking kicking the thing up the hill. That's what I would be doing. I would be straight up just fucking kicking that barrel, kicking it again until I broke my legs or something, which would probably happen on the first kick. This fucking chair drives me crazy. Recap problems. Jamie and Cara finish first, get their first token, put it in a little token holder thing, and then grab the bags and start running around the next checkpoint. Jenna and Brianna are right behind them, and then Corey and Mitch to go run another lap with this heavy ass backpack. Jamie is dying. Corey and Mitch are dying. They stop to sit down and take a break. Get up. This is the final challenge. You can't just stop and take breaks. There's no time for that shit. You ain't got time for that shit. Anyway, their family is not a bunch of quitters, so they just needed a little break, and now they're gonna get up and take it like men. We'll see in just one moment after this quick commercial break. Brought to you by...
Hey, it's Rihanna from the Challenges Battle of the Bloodlines, and you're watching Ace's finale recap. Hey girl!
Let's go. Cara is also trying to get Jamie to stop stopping with the bag.
Cara, there's only so fast I can go without dying.
Jenna and Brianna pass them up. These two little chicks are just taking it like bosses, and everybody needs to take note of that shit. They make it to a checkpoint called Flip Flop, where they have to catapult a beer stein. By using this giant catapult thing, they have to catapult the beer stein and make it into a barrel across the room. And for each one they miss, they have to drink a glass of beer. At first I'm thinking, so instead of gross stuff, perfect, they're just gonna get them drunk.
I don't really like beer. Gross. Chocolate milk or Shirley Temple, maybe some water? That would have been a lot nicer.
Chocolate milk? I don't think they are aiming to be nice with their choices, Jenna. But, you know, it is what it is. The actual activity of doing this looks really fun. Jamie and Cara show up. They're not doing much better. Oh, and we happen to find out they are non-alcoholic beers. Well, that's just no fucking fun. Now they're all just gonna be super full, fat, and unhappy.
The taste is fine. The sheer amount of liquid that's supposed to fit in my stomach is not fine.
Jamie gets one in, and the crowd goes wild! Okay, nobody cares really, but the crowd goes wild! On the other ends of the television for everybody who's actually rooting for Cara Maria and Jamie. Jenna and Brianna get 2 of the beer stein glasses in, and they're able to move on before Cara and Jamie. Come on, they are killing it. Cara is now nearly in tears because she cannot drink any more of this beer, y'all. She's trying to make herself puke. Apparently she can't.
I'm worried that the training I've done for endurance, for running, for strength is not gonna come into play this season. And it's gonna come down to some janky carnival games.
Be happy you're in it, and it's kind of easy, and it's janky carnival games, but whatever. Carnival games are fun, okay?
Me and Mitch feel like, hey, this was made for us. Chugging beers and throwing stuff into a barrel? Psh, that's a gift, not a task.
Corey cracks me the fuck up. Mitch already makes one in from the jump, and then Cara is still like freaking out, cursing, crying. Let me demonstrate on a mini scale.
I can't drink any more beer! I can't drink any more beer! I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't fit any more in my stomach!
Jason, I'll kill you! Did he make it in? Almost!
Yeah, close.
God damn it!
I can't do it!
You have to karate chop it.
I can't do it! I just want to throw up, but I can't.
Yes! She scores! Saw that shit? Saw that?
No.
Saw that? Saw that?
No.
Did it. Mitch is throwing up, although he doesn't give a shit. He's just like, more room for beer! Bleh. Him and Corey are like cheering each other on while they're both puking, like, turn up! Bleh. I sound like a sheep when I do the fake vomit noise. Bleh. Meanwhile, in first place, Jenna and Brianna are off to the next checkpoint. They're way ahead of everyone, y'all. It's starting to rain hard now, y'all. Cara finally makes one in and they get to move on. Thank you, people from up above, so we can stop hearing her cry about having to drink the beer. Corey and Mitch are trying to get that last one in. They're having to drink and puke and drink and puke and drink and puke and drink and puke. Cara and Jamie struggle to pick up their bags to go to the next checkpoint, Blockhead, where they have to figure out a puzzle of blocks. They have to arrange the blocks flush against this board where there's no spaces and it just looks like a human version of Tetris. Corey finally makes his last beer stein into the barrel and they're able to move on, but not before he is like, hold up, one more puke just to get this all out. Jenna and Brianna quickly get the puzzle and they move the fuck on. They're killing it. Go, 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 go. Jamie and Cara Maria, they make it to the puzzle and they figure it out very quickly just as Mitch and Corey are making their way up to the puzzle. They also finish it super quick because why? Because Mitch is a puzzle guy. Oh yeah. Jenna and Brianna make it to the fourth and final checkpoint, and can we just take a fucking moment to realize who's killing it right now? Just wanted to make sure you actually thought about that. Moving on. They move into their fourth and final checkpoint where they have to build a bridge, which means they are using 2 tires. How do I explain this? They have to stay on the fucking tires together, 2 on a tire, and then move around the entire roof of this building by just like hopping around on tires without letting their feet hit the ground. Whatever. You watch the fucking show-ish or you wouldn't be here watching me. And actually that's not true because a lot of people don't watch the show and still watch these, which I'm not sure that I completely understand, but I am not against. So keep watching. Oh, and if they fall off the tire or their foot touches the ground, they have to start all the way over from the beginning. What a pain in the ass. Vince would have killed this. Said nobody ever. Jenna and Brianna were doing really great and they were almost there until they threw the tire and it like rolled a little bit way too far away from them and they tried to like bunny hop closer to it and Brianna's foot wound up touching the ground. They laughed it off. They started over just as Cara Maria and Jamie were making their way up to the checkpoint to start, and Jenna and Brianna were already halfway through it by the time they got up there and started on their own. Jenna and Brianna stayed super calm through the entire thing. They tried not to focus on Jamie and Cara being up there, and they made it through the entire checkpoint. High-fived Corey and Mitch on the way out, and they're pretty much done with this leg of the final. Cara and Jamie make it to the finish line of the tire thing, and their tires are fucking murder. Like, they were putting all the weight they have inside of them onto one side of these fucking tires. They are flattened.
Right now, we're in second place behind Jenna and Brianna, who are fast and annoying.
Corey and Mitch are about to be at the finish line of the tire thing, and Mitch is like, ugh, and he almost lets his foot hit the ground, but thankfully he doesn't. They hold on to each other for dear cousinly life. What? And they happened to make it fully across the finish line, but it was scary for a moment there that they were gonna have to start all the way over. So now they all make it back and they all get in the limo and they're on their way to the next leg of the final challenge, and they're all dead and wondering how they're going to survive. We'll see in just one moment after this quick commercial break, brought to you by...
Hey everyone, this is Brianna from the challenge Bloodlines. I hope you enjoy Ace's recap of the challenge finale tonight. Thanks for watching.
All right, y'all, here we go on to the finale. Finale is the final challenge finale. I don't have to do these recaps for another month and some until the challenge Rivals 3. So they show up at their next location and TJ has a rack of items that they are going to have to wear. And by wear, I mean they're going to have to suit up. That's what Franz was for. That's what Franz was for. So if they have to suit up, I guess I have to suit up. Ta-da! Looking all fresh and shit in my suit. Thanks, Franz. Thanks a lot. It's very tailored to my body and stuff. I'm ready to roll. Now that we're all suited up, TJ gives them some important briefcases that they'll have to hold on to and bring them down to the train. But first, they have to eat some nasty ass shit. I knew this was coming. Jenna, bring your A game. You're about to eat traditional German meals, which include blood soup. Yum. Weisswurst, some really white fucking sausages, blood tongue. Don't even want to know what that is exactly. And speck, which doesn't sound scary, but I bet it is.
Absolutely not. No, no, no. Ew. Oh my god, I'm really dreading this.
So they start off with the blood soup, and as everybody's starting to eat it, you can see everybody's disliking it just as much as the next person. Gross.
I don't mean to offend any cultures, but I don't know who would eat this at a family dinner. Like, who would bring this soup unless you hated your relatives?
As they continue eating, everybody is having major issues with getting this stuff down except for Jamie. It's like fucking Thanksgiving for him. He's clearing the soup, he's clearing the sausages, he's clearing the blood tongue, he's clearing everything. Sure, he pukes a couple times, but everybody does. Jenna's having a really hard time with the soup. She's like, oh my God, can you help me, Brianna, finish my soup? Brianna's like, no, finish your own fucking soup. I just ate all of my soup. Jenna pours it all into a wine glass and she's trying to sip the soup like a lady. That ain't gonna fucking work, all right? It's the same soup. TJ shows up and says they only have 30 minutes left, finish their stuff or else they're getting time penalties on their plates. And so everybody kind of tries to hurry up, but not really because everybody's just throwing up. Jamie finishes all the food and they take off. Jenna's now cutting up her little fucking sausage into little pieces and she's telling Brianna to just cut it up into little pieces, put it in the back of your mouth and swallow it. And Brianna's like, the fuck is wrong with you? No, that's worse.
I don't have a gag reflex. I think that'll really help me be able to just swallow these big sausages whole. Oh God, that sounds disgusting, but it's for real.
Oh, Jenna. TMI. Time's up. Now they have a 5-minute penalty for each plate they didn't eat. Corey and Mitch wind up having a 10-minute penalty, while Jenna and Brianna wind up having a 30-minute penalty, which is really probably gonna fucking kill them in the end of this final challenge. But, you know, they weren't able to swallow as much as they thought that they were going to be able to. They all get into the limo and head off to their next location. They all look like absolute fucking death. They get out of the limo, they go underground to the train subway thing, and they keep going down and farther down and farther down until they reach really scary fucking area of the train where TJ proceeds to tell them that they're gonna be waiting for a train there pretty much for a long fucking time, like all night, and they're not gonna be able to sleep, but they have to stand in these little squares that are designated for each team, and they have to stand there holding their briefcases and they can't move out of the square. And if they want to give their other teammate a break, they can hold their briefcase and let their teammate rest on the hard ass bench behind them with some newspapers as pillows and blankets and stuff. The challenge, torturing people since whatever year it started that I can't think of right now. So it goes from 9 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. really, really quickly. And then 2:30 a.m., 6 a.m. has arrived. I would be fucking shit up. I would have cried. I would have threw up some more. I would have quit. I would have thrown my briefcase at the person next to me. Fuck that. No train has come through. At 7 a.m., TJ shows up looking fresh as fuck. And he's like, hey everybody, how you doing? Sorry about that train, but it's not coming. So there's that. And, oops. Also, what are these newspapers on Cara's head doing for her? I love the transit worker that shows up and he's like, enough already. I said it's over. I've told you several times. TJ got in trouble. TJ got in trouble. TJ got in trouble. So they all leave and they get to the next stage where they have to paddle up a river for a short 10 miles. Holy shit, man. Why don't you just shoot them all in the hands first and then make them paddle up the river for 10 miles? They all start going and Jamie and Cara Maria get a good rhythm. 1, 2, 3. Good girl. 1, 2, 3. Good girl, Cara Maria. 1, 2, 3. She's a good girl. Cara Maria needs to be rewarded each time she does good at doing this paddling thing.
I love you, cousin. I love you, cousin.
Corey and Mitch get stuck in the fucking bushes. How cute. Jenna and Brianna are now fighting with each other. They're screaming back and forth because neither one of them can paddle for shit. They're just in the back doing terrible. Corey and Mitch are paddling and they come across a dead something in the water that they think is a rat. Ooh, wildlife. Ugh. Jenna and Brianna go straight into the fucking brush and get stuck and they're laughing so hard trying to get out. If I hear Cara say, I love you, cousin, one more time, I swear I hear it in my dreams. Cara, Maria, and Jamie reach the end and she could not be more happy about it. Corey and Mitch reach it next and then Jenna and Brianna. Now they reach the final stage of the final and they come to the Olympic Stadium. It's huge as fuck. It's really big. What they have to do is run in, solve a puzzle with the shit that's in their briefcases. Then, once they solve the puzzle successfully, they get to run into the stadium. And then they have to do 8 laps around the stadium, which equals 2 miles. And then they come to the end of the challenge. So everybody runs in to start the puzzle and it's all these numbers and you have to add up each column, row, what the fuck ever. It all has to sum to the same number. And guess who gets the answer first? Mitch, the puzzle guy. But nobody else has the brains for this right now. Like everybody is like dead. They've been vomiting for the last however many hours. Nobody wants to fucking add numbers together. Mitch and Corey start running around the track and you already know that they're gonna finish first because I mean that's all they have left to do. Jenna and Brianna are seriously struggling with this puzzle and so are Cara and Jamie, but finally Cara and Jamie get it while Corey and Mitch are just running around this stadium like G's in suits. Corey and Mitch finished all the running they have to do. They come around to the finish line and meet TJ, and they are the first ones to make it there. Their time still has to be added up to see who comes in first, second, or third. That's what's different and what I don't like about these types of challenges. I want to know right then and there who won. God damn it. Tara and Jamie run in to start their laps, and then they finish their laps, and then Jenna and Brianna finally run in. So everybody's there, and now it's time to count up time. So with this lackluster ending to a challenge, let's see who won, shall we? So I know this final challenge was not as exciting as we all would have wanted it to be, but I thought it was still a good season, all in all. It was different, but sometimes you need a little bit of difference, you know? Sometimes something different, something new is kind of fun, you know, instead of the same old every single time. But I am ready for Rivals 30, and I think it's going to be hopefully a lot more challenging than this challenge was, if that makes any sense. So, in third place was Jenna and Brianna. Jenna and Brianna, you guys did fucking amazing. Not only for being a chick team to make it to the end, but for being one of the teams that everybody probably looked at as one of the teams to beat. And you guys were kind of unstoppable, especially Jenna in all of the pits that she successfully won, and in completing the things on this final that you know Jenna did not want to do, like eat blood soup, and she didn't quit. So power to you, Jenna. Awesome to see, meet, watch you, Brianna, and y'all are fucking great. Congrats on third place. It is better than quitting, and you made it through. And in first place we had, everybody already knows it's about to come out of my mouth. I'm just gonna keep playing the death drum until I feel like singing it. Jamie and Cara Maria. Jamie and Cara Maria. Ay, 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 Jamie and Cara Maria. Jamie and Cara Maria. Ay, 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 they won. They won first place. Jamie and Cara Maria in first place. Anyway, Jamie and Cara Maria win first place, finally! Cara Maria wins, and Cara Maria can shut up about winning. No, for real though. Cara Maria, congrats, you did great on this challenge. I know that you probably feel like, yeah, I finally won the challenge in first place, and with my cousin that I love, but you also probably feel like you really didn't get that final challenge feeling, because you, like I said earlier, you didn't climb up a fucking mountain, you didn't rappel down from a helicopter. Does that work? You didn't skydive or ski sled. You know what I mean? You didn't have to do anything that extraneous, although it looked very, very hard, even what you did do, so you shouldn't feel like that. But anyway, maybe you can come back on the next one and win again. Who knows? Jamie, it was great to meet you. You're awesome. You did very well at most things, and I don't know how I would see you again, but I hope to see you again. Or if I get arrested in New York or wherever you live, maybe I'll see you then. I'll try not to do that. And in second place we had Corey and Mitch, one of my favorite teams of this season. Corey, you're awesome. I love when you're wasted. You're hilarious. Mitch, you're a great pairing to Corey. You did good at a lot of stuff. You were scared of a lot of stuff. But hey, you had the chance to come here, win something, and you did. And I had fun watching you guys. So pound it to second place. Oh yeah.
I was just trying to get that check. And I did.
I want you guys to tell me down in the comments how you felt about this whole season overall, how you felt about the final challenge, how you felt about the winners, losers, game changers, whatever you want to tell me down in the comments, tell me. And I will see you guys in May for the challenge Rivals 3, which I'm very, very excited about. Also, I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to Rihanna for that awesome extra intro. She's great, and you can never have too many intros on the finale challenge. So big shout out to her. You guys go follow her on Twitter, all that stuff down below. She's a Snapchatter. I'll put all her information down there, and we're new best friends. BFFs for life. Thanks also to Brianna for another extra little intro for this finale recap. It's so great to have so many to end the season on. So thanks, Brianna. I put all of her social links down in the description below, so go follow her on the Twitter and all that stuff on the Twitter. That's what I said, because she's awesome. Thank you guys for watching this whole season. Thanks to all the cast members who made the intros. You guys are right here in my heart. Thanks to Torque for the swag. Thanks to TJ for always having my back and showing the love. Don't forget to share this with your friends, your family on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Hit it with a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you guys in May for the next season of the challenge. And until then, you know the drill. Peace out.
Hey everyone, it's Jenna from the Challenge Bloodlines. I hope you guys are enjoying the season so far. It's almost over. But be sure to tune into Ace's Challenge recaps. Thanks.